Okay. Hello, listen up. I'm going to make another next funny video, and I'm going to put it on YouTube. Okay? I'm going to make this funny video for my sister Amy, and then my friends that I know from the daycare that works with my sister Amy, and this is for my friends. Caitlin King, my friend. Paige, my friend. Anna, my friend. Carol, my friend. And Teresa, my friend. And Hope, my friend. And Melissa Reeves, my friend. Those are my friends that I know from the daycare that works with my sister Amy at the daycare. And I'm going to make this funny video for my sister Amy, and then my friends that I know from the daycare that works with my sister Amy. Okay? Listen what I'm gonna have to say. Listen. I'm going to make another. I'm gonna do the same thing. I'm going to do the Back to the Future again. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pretend that I'm Marty McFly. Yep. And then Marty McFly, he went to the cafe. Yep. And then Marty McFly, he's inside of the cafe. Yep. And then he's getting hit by the milkshakes. And then George McFly. I'm sorry. When I said George McFly, that made me think about my sister Amy said that too. Now my stomach's hurting. Yep. That was funny when I said that. Yep. And then George McFly, he's throwing milkshakes at Morning McFly. Let me cool down. Let me cool down. Hold on. Let me cool down. Hold on. I'm burning up. Hold on. I was laughing like that. I was laughing like that. That was funny when I said that, George McFly. When I said that, that made me think about my sister Amy said that too. Yup. Hold on. I'm cooling down. Hold on. I'm cooling down. Hold on. Jeez. J.C. Ward. Woo! Sorry about that. That just made me got cracked up. Yep. And Marty McFly went inside of the cafe. This is still Back to the Future that I'm about to do. Yeah, Marty McFly, he went to the cafe, and then George McFly sorry about that. And then George McFly was there in the cafe. Yep. And then George McFly, he was throwing milkshakes at Marty McFly, and then Marty McFly got hit by the milkshakes, and then Marty McFly got mad at George McFly. Yep. Yep. And then Marty McFly grabs George McFly. Yep. And then Marty McFly, he puts George McFly on the table at the cafe. Yep, and then he slides George McFly off the table, off the I mean in the cafe. Yep, and then makes George McFly hit his head on the door. Yep, that's gonna be funny. Yep, and I'm gonna do it now. And remember, this is Back to the Future. I'm Marty McFly, and this is gonna be the cafe. This is gonna be George McFly. This is gonna be the table, and then Marty McFly came in the cafe. Yep, and then Marty McFly got hit by the milkshakes because George McFly throwing milkshakes at Marty McFly. Yep, and then Marty McFly got hit by the milkshakes. And then Marty McFly got mad at George McFly. Yep, and then Marty McFly walked up to the table, and then he grabbed George McFly, and then he puts George McFly on the table, and then slides George McFly off the table, and then makes George McFly flies, and then hits his and then made George McFly hit his head on the door. Excuse me. This is going to be so darn funny, okay? Watch this. This is going to be funny. Watch this. Oops. Watch this. Okay. Remember. Hold on. Why do I keep doing that? Hold on. Right there. Okay. Okay, remember, this is Back to the Future. I'm Marty McFly. Yep, and then Marty McFly is inside of the cafe. Yep, and then that's the table, and that's George McFly. Yep, and then Marty McFly got hit by the milkshakes because George McFly was throwing milkshakes at Marty McFly. Yep, and then Marty McFly got hit by the milkshakes, and then Marty McFly got mad at George McFly, and then Marty McFly walked up to the table, and then he grabbed George McFly. Yep, and then he puts George McFly on the table, and then he makes and then he slides George McFly off the table at the cafe, and then made George McFly fly, and then made George McFly hit his head on the door. This is gonna be funny. Watch this. Watch this. This is the cafe. I'm Marty McFly. That's the table, and that's George McFly. Watch this. Marty McFly is about to get hit by the milkshakes. Yeah, by George McFly. Watch this. Darn, Marty McFly just got hit by the milkshake by George McFly. Hold on. Darn, Marty McFly keeps getting hit by the milkshakes by George McFly. Hold on. And then Marty McFly got hit by that milkshake again by George McFly at the cafe. Yep. And then Marty McFly got mad at George McFly, and then you know what's going to happen? Watch. Marty McFly is going to get up off the floor, and then he's about to walk up to the table, and then he's about to grab George McFly. Yep, and then he's going to put George McFly on the table, and then Marty McFly is going to slide George McFly off the table, and then Marty McFly made George McFly slide off the table, and then made George McFly fly, and then hit his head on the door. Watch this. This is going to be funny. Watch this. Marty McFly got mad. He walked up to the table, and then he grabbed George McFly. Yep, and then he put George McFly on the table, and then he made George McFly slide right off the table, and then made George McFly fly, and then hit his head on the door. Oh man. Hold on. That's my video. Enjoyed watching my video. Okay? Bye bye. George McFly. Bye bye.